Baby, do it right. Move that money how I like. Yeah, dress so tight. I can see what we doing tonight. I set it on fire. Turn this up, get wild. We don't retire. Keep this shit going all night. Everybody put your hands up. DJ playing my song, make you stand up. Wearing all black, whole team looking dangerous. Whole team looking dangerous.
Move it like you got it. Put your sexy in the air. I just wanna see you shake it, baby. Move that area.
Move it like you got it. Put your sexy in the air. I just wanna see you shake it, baby. Move that area. Pop them bottles, let's get crazy. We gon' turn up. Y'all made it. Lights keep flashing, they keep staring at that body. How could you blame them, baby? Let's get faded. Let's get out, make this night famous. Let me know if you can take it. Hit the dance floor, let's get dangerous.
Move it like you got it. Put your sexy in the air. I just wanna see you shake it, baby. Move that area.
Move it like you got it. Put your sexy in the air. I just wanna see you shake it, baby. Move that area.
Selfies right before showtime.
Yes,
I
right
love
before
it. That's
showtime.
right.
I love it. It's a great night
You have
tonight.
to see. So Mark about last year when he took selfies. They're all crooked and that. Now he's met his...
I'm getting better.
Hold on. Now he's met his lovely partner, Tracy.
And
They're like
is.
Sears portraits.
Oh.
Every photo looks great. She
Yes.
trained you, right?
Yeah, she
Yes.
has.
Yeah, nothing. There's no
Yeah,
shame in that.
She's better at the selfie than I am.
Yeah,
but
I tried
yes.
to train you, and I thought you were untrainable, but Tracy proved me wrong, I guess.
She has.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I've turned into the selfie pro now.
Well, she is.
Yeah.
You're just the
I just
the
hop
victim
along.
of the selfie.
I
pro.
just hop along.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we're all in beautiful blue, by the way.
Yes, we are.
And we have a ton of friends for once.
Tons of friends
Yeah.
from the Alzheimer's Society. Cochrane Temiskaming on the
Yes.
panel tonight, joining us in Studio 67. Wearing our Alzheimer's blue.
Yes.
Let's go across the panel. We've got Aaron Bonarenko. Yay! We need an applause machine. And next to Aaron, we've got the newest recruit to the
Yes.
Alzheimer's Society, Cochrane Temiskaming, Natalie Belanger.
Yes. Now, I should say, Kinsman, we were going to wait to the second half to bring Natalie on, but she goes, you know what, I'm so excited to be here.
She's
I
going to
wanna
join
go
us for
right
the
away.
entire panel.
Yeah, that's right.
And why not?
You couldn't contain her
No,
enthusiasm.
we couldn't contain it, and she couldn't
Nothing
contain
wrong
it.
with that.
Now, she's only been at the position for 3 weeks, so we're going to chat with Nat. And, of
Yeah.
course, last but not least, we've got Tracy Coscamp Bergeron.
And there's no cheering for me.
Yay!
Ronnie will
There we
insert
go.
the cheer through
Yeah.
the Roadcaster Pro.
So, when you watch the watch later, we'll add
Yeah.
some
Okay.
applause.
Yeah, that's right.
for you.
Perfect. Thank you.
I'm applauding.
Thank you so much.
There,
I'm applauding.
there you go.
There we go.
Mark,
We're
Golf
honored
clap.
to be here.
Yes, yeah. Well, you folks, in all seriousness, you folks have been amazing supporters of ours. Almost since the beginning, Mark.
Since our
Yeah.
inception,
1,000%.
we've been great partners with the Alzheimer Society. Cochrane
Yeah.
Temiskaming, we,
Yeah.
we've, as they say, you scratch your back. You ladies have been scratching ours
Yes.
since
Is that-
we've started.
That's called partnership.
It's partnership. Yeah.
That, we call it back scratching here, but partnership's a better
Well, maybe
term.
we shouldn't call it back scratch. Maybe chasing ducks. is,
yes.
Yes.
More the
So-
terminology here.
Look at this table. I love this table tonight.
We're very ducky
Yes,
on a
that's-
Tuesday here.
That's right. So,
Yes.
well, lots to talk about.
Yeah.
I want to ask Natalie a question first. Okay, so we got the microphone pass. Now, no one's listening. This is between me and you. What do you think of your new boss?
You said you were going to say that.
I knew. My
Okay.
jokes are all the same.
We're just going to put a headset on Tracy's
No one's
ears
listening,
here.
just
Not
between me and you. We got a thumbs up or what?
yeah.
Okay, there we go.
She awesome to work for?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. How about your sidekick, Aaron, beside you?
Yes.
Best boss you can have. Actually, mentor, friend, you name it. She's always there for us. Home, work, everywhere. So yeah, we can't ask for
You guys
a
are
better
friends?
boss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Friends at the office, out of the office.
Yeah.
We're just a big, happy family team. We're
That's-
a great team. Really great team.
We can definitely see that. See, Mark and I are friends on camera, then mortal enemies once it goes off, right?
Oh,
Kinsman?
come on. No. Klomp and I chat all the time. We used to chat quite a bit there. And then I met Tracy.
Yes,
and,
finally.
Yes.
She gave me a reprieve
Tracy,
from your
reprieve.
4 a.m. messages. I'm lonely.
That's
Go to
it.
bed.
Klomp, I'm coming over.
Guys are less empathetic, right? Go to bed or turn on Netflix. We'll
Yeah.
see you in the morning. But listen, there's lots to chat about tonight. And we should say, I love what they have suggested. There is going to be a Q&A panel at the end for questions or comments, and Ronnie's going to star them to make sure we don't miss them, because there's always lots of questions and comments about all the awesome work they're doing in the community. But first, I want to know, Kinsman, we were part of this amazing walk, by the way. I got my shirt on.
The Alzheimer's Walk
Yeah.
way back. And we had a lot of fun back in May.
So what's the update? I hear a resounding success.
Yeah.
So if you can believe this, I'm literally passing the mic. It's not just me talking tonight.
You
Go
can even drop it
ahead.
if you want.
Yeah.
With Aaron.
So this year's walk, we did amazing. So we expanded our walks. We wanted to really include our whole district. So we had a walk in Timmins, one in Kapuskasing, one in Temiskaming, and we had over 200 walkers attend.
Oh, wow.
We got many sponsorships in Timmins, Temiskaming, Cap. Every community was just so excited to see us there and happy that we're doing these new events. And just it gives the family that day to be, remembering their loved one, whether they're still here or they've passed. And it was very successful with all of our sponsors, donations, everything, we raised close to $30,000
Wow,
this year.
that's amazing. That's a great haul.
That's outstanding.
Yes.
And you know,
And we also had people actually calling us and asking, how can we help, which was amazing. So the staff at Home Depot offered to start a barbecue. They got a hold of
Pick of the crop,
Yeah.
or not pick of the crop. Independent, Johnson's Independent.
and then they got a hold of the Royal Tire.
Fountain Tire.
Sorry, Fountain Tire. And so they did a barbecue fundraiser for us, which they raised almost $400. And then in Kirkland Lake, they also hosted a barbecue that day, a community living did. And so they invited all the clients and the whole community. And they also raised
Almost 400, eh?
almost $400
Yeah.
again. So so we're very thankful for the support we had this year, and we look forward to next year. We hope everyone's excited like we are.
Yeah,
And
bigger
next
and
year,
better.
Yeah.
May 25th, Saturday, May 25th next year, Campus Casing, Timmins, and Temiskaming Shores.
Wow.
What we really want, though, is we want all the small communities, because we serve 13 communities between Hearst and Temiskaming Shores. We'd like someone from every single small community to say, hey, you know what? I want to co-plan a walk where you are, or a walk in a box, we would call it, in every single community. And we'll send a staff to every single community so that there's representation, because it really is more than just raising funds. It's what Aaron said. It's about that connection and about family members being able to be there with other people who've had a similar experience and creating those connections. So hopefully next year we're going to double that.
You're going to double that, so
Double it.
that's the goal. If you've got fundraising plans for next year, again, mark it off on the calendar now. May 25th, 2024. Be there or be square, as they say.
Do
Billings
they?
Lake.
Okay,
Yeah.
when you
Do
say they
that?
say, who says that?
Who's
I'm
they?
just-
Yeah,
I,
who
I
is
just
they?
say they to take the heat off me.
Someone born in 1906 says that.
1806,
Yeah,
they started that
I
saying.
don't think, if you say be there, be square in high school, you know what that equals, right?
I get the eye roll if I said that to,
Well,
to
we're probably-
Tracy. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's watching right now.
But you're right.
You'll
Be
see
there-
the eye
be
roll in
there,
one,
be
one of the
square.
comment emojis.
And just so you
be
know,
there.
Aaron and I know Tracy.
I know you
So
do.
you've
That's
got a
right.
good one. So you
All right,
behave.
He's a
That's-
keeper
you
for
behave.
sure.
You settle
I
down.
do. Yeah.
That's right.
I
I would
know.
rat him out any minute he misbehaves. I would tell her. So I
Okay.
have no loyalty here. I keep him in
He
line.
likes to throw me under the bus
Yeah,
any chance he gets.
1,000%. But
Yeah.
it was a beautiful walk, and I was thinking a lot about my mom during that walk, who went through the battle of Parkinson's. But I thought that was so beautiful, the tributes to people who they were walking for, and an opportunity to learn a lot more, about Alzheimer's, and share stories with people who went through similar paths. So it's more than just the walk. The money, obviously, very important to continue the great work you're doing, but it's the tributes that you really feel it. In your heart.
And we even had a lot of clients, some of our members from our Adult Day program that attended. The Golden Manor put in a team. We had people that even made their own shirts in Temiskaming. They had the Dream Team, and it was so amazing. And we had emails, phone calls, pictures being sent to us thanking us, and they're just really appreciative that we're there. And many of them are saying, we wish we would have had this years ago. So we're happy to be here and raising the awareness, breaking that stigma. It's really needed, and that's mine and Natalie's role. So it's
There you
great.
go.
Yeah. Have you? I'm gonna ask Natalie a question. I go a little bit off script. Hello, Natalie.
Hi.
Passing the mic. You
Passing the
blew an
mic along.
opportunity
Yes.
for a mic joke in there, Kinsman. So, was there a personal connection for you with Alzheimer's? Obviously, like, we have learned a lot in the last couple years about Alzheimer's, and we still got a lot more to learn. And I guess that's one of the, I'll call it rewarding things, about the job, is a continuously learning process.
Yes. Well, nobody in my family was touched by Alzheimer's, but I worked at Extendicare in Kirkland Lake, and I've seen a lot of Alzheimer's, and I took gerontology in school. So that's the study of aging. So I learned a lot about dementia and everything, and I just love it.
Yeah.
Educate everybody about it and add awareness. To the
Isn't
town
that
and-
wonderful?
Bring awareness.
Like you would say, I'm going to steal your line, Mark, like, we need more Natalies in this world
We
who,
do.
who care about people. you know, who care
Well,
about people, went to
it's
school
a tough
for it.
position
Yeah.
to fill. It's not everybody lining up to take on a role of the Alzheimer Society. And, Natalie, you've jumped into a great crew here.
Oh yes.
Yeah, bringing awareness to those who need the awareness.
Yep.
But just, pursuing your education in the pursuit to help people,
Yes.
bring them a sense of comfort and normalcy.
Yes.
I'm going to give a fist pound for that.
Yeah,
because
go Natalie.
they do. You got to say it. They need more Natalies,
They
right?
need more Natalies.
Yeah.
We need more Aarons. We need more
Yes.
Tracys on
That's
the planet.
right. You
Right here
don't
from the
forget
Alzheimer
Tracy.
Society, Concord, Temiskaming.
That's
Yes.
right.
And all the amazing other
Yes,
organizations in Hearst, Cap, and
So that must have put a big smile on everyone's face. Obviously, it's been oversaid, but COVID, a couple years, hurt a lot of folks. It's nice to have this, this big rebound in community support.
So our walk, we never had a walk. I think I talked about this when we were talking prior to the walk. The walk was always in January. Well, do you want people in Timmins to have a walk in January? You have to have EMS there for frostbite and all the things. So it was just too much. And when they decided to move the walk to a national walk right across the country, sponsored by IG Wealth Management, and we have to give them a shout out because they have been right here, along the way. And it has really changed the outreach that we have. And for us, yes, like you mentioned, it's a fundraiser and it helps offset the expenses that we have because not everything is funded. So for example, Natalie's position, it's a fundraised position that we've brought in to increase the reach that we have for awareness and education in Temiskaming because it's way too far for Aaron to drive, every single day. And we have a staff in Kapuskasing, Stephanie, who is an amazing First Link Care Navigator, but she does some of the education up there. And our district is just too big. So by fundraising, we can offer more services. And Natalie is a prime example. So she's here on a 2-year contract, and her goal is really to do that. It's to bring out that awareness. It's to bring education to Temiskaming Shores. So Kirkland Lake down to Temagami, give or take. She's bilingual, so she's able to offer services in both languages.
Nice.
And it really does help us grow the programs. And so, when we say money raised here stays here, it does. And, Natalie, again, joining us, she's young, she's enthusiastic, she's smart, she's really driven, and she wants to be out there in the community, and that's what we want. So you have 3 talkers. Natalie's kind of quiet right now, but 3 talkers, and that's what it takes to have that awareness, to have those conversations, and just to meet people where they're at and say, hey, we can help. That's what we're here for. Help for today and hope for tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. It's a beautiful thing.
is a beautiful
my
thing.
friend.
It sure is.
1,000%. And that's why we really enjoy the partnership because the numbers are outstanding. You more than likely have some sort of connection to someone
who has battled, currently battling.
Alzheimer's, and whether it be a close family member, a friend, a colleague, you more than likely know someone.
And we've talked about statistics before, right, in some of our conversations that we've had. And the incidence of Alzheimer's disease and dementia is on the rise. And part of that is due to the fact that we live longer. So as we live longer, we're able to manage other diseases and other illnesses that come along. And so then dementia just continues to be there. There's a lot of risk factors and we've talked about those as well. But we've also talked about prevention. And what sorts of things can you do to keep yourself well and or to stop or to prevent any dementia. And again, another presentation, they offer a presentation on that. What are the warning signs? How can you, change your life to at least make some steps forward in preventing it? And that's really what we want to do. We want to decrease the incidence of that moving forward because it's our services. I mean, Stephanie and Kapuskasing, I'm going to say off the top of my head, I think 1 month, or not even in a month, 1 week had 17 referrals for Kapuskasing and Hearst. That's 17 individual people who were referred, but most likely she supported at least 2 per person that was referred. So that's at least, again, you're doubling and tripling. So for 1 person living with dementia, 3 people are affected. Wife, husband, children, grandchildren, family. So that's what we're here for.
They're doing amazing work.
Yes.
I do have one feedback though about the walk, because we're out there playing beautiful tribute, and Kinsman tried to beat me to the finish line.
It's not a race.
Yeah, I know. I tried
If you
to
go
tell
back
him.
to the
I said,
video, it's him trying to beat
You
us.
said you won a gold medal, but I
I
thought
had
we
my
all won
boy.
gold
My
medal.
boys were on bikes, so yeah.
Hey,
So you want to race. So when we do the duck race
Yes.
raffle, you can dress up as a duck, and you can dress up as a duck, and you can race into the office, and whoever wins
Yeah.
gets a
Well,
sticker. How's that?
We're always
Yeah,
doing
always competing.
goofy thing. Well, speaking of the duck race raffle, and I'm going to ask Ronnie to post the link to your webpage, which will have information about the duck race raffle and all the other awesome stuff we're
And
doing.
the date, May 25th,
Yes.
2024, for next year's walk. So make sure you go
Yeah.
circle that date
So-
on the calendar right now.
So this is another big fundraiser. It's a little bit different than last year, but what's happening this year? Because this is awesome looking at this. thing.
It's Ducky.
Oh God.
There you
so
go.
this year we're doing things a little different. Well, as you know, you were there last year.
Yes.
And the current was so strong that it took almost all our 2,500 ducks down the river. They had to go and fetch all the ducks. They came back in their boats full of ducks.
We got a great picture of it back on our wall of
Yeah,
fame there.
So, but we ended up having to pull the three, put all the tickets in the drum and pull the three. So this year we decided to do the same because we can't block off the whole river. And just the one part, the current's too strong. So we know this will be a reoccurring thing. But we're excited because we've upped our price. Even though we're not doing the duck race, first place this year is $5,000.
Wow, $5,000.
5,000.
Who wants to win money?
Yeah, who wants to win 5,000?
Yeah, that's right.
$5
I do.
a ticket.
Anybody could use 5,000. Could write a few bills in that
yeah.
department. You know, some.
Yep.
Nice
so
mad
they're,
money.
$5 a ticket, and they're currently for sale in all of our districts. So I'll read off real quick where they are on this area. So in Timmins, you can get them in the 1-1 Mall Variety, Alfie's Cigar Store, Tiffany's Takeout and Variety, South Porcupine, McDonald's Pharmacy in York Falls, the new Mina, Dumont Service Station in Matheson, Tanny's Convenience, and Dubien's General Store. And Natalie will share where the other ones are posted in the other district.
Okay, so in Hearst, you can get them at Husky Plus, at La Pharmacie Novena, au dépanneur Bordage. Bordage. At Cap, you can get them at Moonbeam Country Store and Circle K. In Moonbeam, you can get them at Demco Fuels. In Cochrane, you can get it at the Cochrane Pharmacy and Heaveners Variety.
And
In KL, you can get them at the Kirkland Pharmacy, Englehart at Mother Earth, and Timiskaming Shores at Source for Sports and Thornlow Cheese Factory. And in Hellbrae, you can go at G. Boulanger Construction, and you can go say hi to my dad.
All right. Hey.
yeah, they've been selling lots of tickets there. So. And to date, we haven't sold enough. We're only at 1/5 of what we've printed. So
People need to go out there and buy more. Again,
we need to
tickets
go
are
out, yes.
only $5 per
$5.
ticket. And we should
$5,
mention,
$5.
when you're a part of the Downtown Timmins BIA and the urban park
Yes.
markets and the
We're
urban
there.
park, you're there tomorrow,
yeah,
in fact.
we'll be there
So am
tomorrow, 10 to 2.
Yes.
Me and Natalie.
And Natalie will be there,
Come and see
and
us,
we
get
will
your
be there.
tickets.
So Joanne was saying, yeah, there was a major flop last year. Yeah, it was the current. I mean, I guess a flop's flop's a good word, but the current. But this year's a little bit different. The ducks are going to be in what, a big barrel? Like what did you say?
So no, it's not only last year that happened. That happened almost every single year
Oh my
since
God.
I've been here that we've been doing the
Mark,
duck race.
you would be ducking
almost
mad,
every
right?
year. Yeah.
Would you be? You're blowing it
ducking.
tonight, pal.
Duck-
All
duck-
these jokes
ducking
ready
mad.
for you.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
You're
teeing up some of
slacking.
these cliches for you.
Yeah, so what we'll be doing is we'll be putting all the tickets in a raffle drum, and we'll be pulling the tickets. So first place is $5,000. Second place, they'll win a gift basket valued at $500.
Oh, nice.
right.
And again, we'll be live on that draw,
Yeah.
which happens September 21st at 1 p.m.
Yes.
Yep,
we
so
will
September 21st is World Alzheimer Day, so we thought that'd be a great day to do our draw, celebrate, and
Win some money.
And someone's going to win
Yeah.
five
Someone's
grand.
gonna
$5
win-
grand.
Yes.
So, Tricia is making a suggestion to use the public pool. So would you ever go back to a water-based race? It would have to be a little more controlled circumstances. Are there any options to do that?
So we initially thought to host our duck race dumping in different communities across the area. But again, you can't legally block a waterway. So if there's boats that want to go on there, a pool would work, but how would you choose the winner? So there's a bit of complications, but you said Tricia? Mm-hmm. Tricia, if you have ideas, you can send us a message on Facebook, and we definitely would like to do that. I mean, we have, I joke when I say we have over 5,000 ducks. We have about 6,000 ducks in bins, all looking like this.
These ones are from the Hall of Fame
waiting
swim last year.
Yeah,
These ones are retired.
Yeah, still got tree bark
they've
on
done their time.
2098 there.
Yeah, but definitely that was really, and it was fun. So when we did it with the kayak festival, we had some spectators, even though we were last on the docket. It's okay, just saying, because we had to block the water, but whatever. Having spectators, having people come, having kids come and see all of the ducks. I mean, when are you going to see 5,000 rubber ducks all at once? Never. So it's really cute. So if somebody has an idea, or if we can partner possibly with, the fire department, that they can put their oil containment spill across the water, there has to be a way. And so
To
we're
contain the
open
ducks
to
to make
ideas.
sure 3 make it through the end.
And 5,000 don't go down. Into
And we
the
should
yonder.
mention, we had Justin Morin from V&M
Yeah,
Renovations in the boat. And again, we got a lovely snapshot of that. We had pretty much 2,500 in his boat
Should
that
really
afternoon.
bring that photo out for the next part.
Yeah.
We will.
Yeah, we
It's
should.
a great photo.
Yeah. So it's a little more like it's fun, but it's a lot. There's a lot of complications there to get it done. But
That's it.
we should come up with some suggestions. There,
Well, we
kids.
will. Maybe we'll
Yeah.
put
And
out a question to the audience. How do we do a controlled duck race?
Yeah,
And again,
that's right.
I think Tricia started the
And there's actually,
comments there.
we've looked at lots of different ones, where they had all of the ducks in a mesh basket, and that was hung from, a big crane, and then that was opened up, and then they all fell into, I think my husband and I were down somewhere at Cranberry Festival, wherever, Bracebridge? No. Anyway, I digress. So we were at that, and there was a duck race there. So there's lots of different ways to do it, putting them in a dump truck, dumping them out, but it's the collection and the security of how do you get those 3 ducks through the finish line. If you had a little creek, if somebody knows of a creek that has moving water,
Right.
that would
yes.
be sweet, because then it's not that deep. We can stand in the water. We can actually have a good gate. So
People in hip
stand on
waders
each
at the end.
side.
yeah, so definitely open to ideas, because it was fun. Not so much fun for the staff having to tally all the ducks when they come back, but that's not about us.
Well, Dave's. I'm going to
was a
put
fun
that up
day.
there, Ronnie. Is this the duck run? I bought a ticket during the show at the Mac. So
Yes.
it is, Dave.
It's
So
the
you're
same
in the
one.
draw.
So he could be holding the
You're ahead of the
$5,000 duck right
That's
now.
right.
Could be.
Yeah.
That's right. Joanne says should have a duck throw on the ice like
Like a puck throw.
Oh.
Okay. Now things are cooking here.
Yeah, things are cooking.
I like
with
that
hockey
idea.
season. Now I've seen. I know we're talking ducks floating down a river, but I know in some cases they've done the helicopter drop where they put a bunch of golf balls and they do it that way. First 3 closest to the pin, that way. But again, logistics of getting a helicopter first of all, and some bucks.
you sponsoring?
But we could sponsor this.
Another
Any helicopter pilots out there?
You're really
We
good.
got Noel Belair. You can drop him from his Piper for us.
Brainstorming.
But till September 21st, tickets will be available for purchase up until September 20th at noon, and then we'll be gathering up all the tickets then.
But you'll still be able to pick them up at our office, because the draw is the 21st.
The 21st.
So we just have to
Oh,
collect
okay.
them from everywhere and bring them in and make sure we have them all.
So just make sure
So
you get
in
one.
stores till September 20th.
Yeah. So get out and support $5.
Get out there and support
hey.
$5. We're gonna get ours, and
Yeah, that's
hopefully
right.
you get yours, and
Yeah.
someone's gonna win $5,000 regardless. Someone's gonna win it. 5,000 again.
So-
That great gift basket of 500.
The draw date was just mentioned, Dave, but it's the 21st.
1 p.m.
of September. That's
we could
right.
be calling the winner right after the draw.
Well, we'll be doing our draw live on our Facebook page, so If you bought a ticket, go to Alzheimer Society, Cochrane-Temiskaming, and if you follow our page, when we go live the day of the draw, you'll get a notification, Alzheimer's Live, and you'll get to see who wins. So.
And KINZ and KLOMP Live.
Yes.
So it'll
Yeah,
be
we'll be there too.
Yeah. Well, and then Ronnie's just posted the link to your webpage. We can
Yep.
find all this awesome information.
Awesome
there, pal.
information. I think Caroline, she's posting some awesome information out there for
Yep,
everybody
she's
interested.
posting all the listings
Yes.
Shout
for
out to
us.
Caroline. Thank
Caroline,
you.
Caroline.
It's you got the sunglasses on the back of your hat
On the
again
back of
tonight.
my
I just
hat.
noticed that.
Well,
How come? You don't.
I don't know.
Thanks.
You do.
It's just the thing. I forgot to take them off on the ball diamond there this afternoon.
It looks good on you, pal. I'm just I sort of want these ducks to stay here. I'm really because we usually have a blank, boring table.
Well,
Doesn't
yeah,
this
these
spruce
ducks do
things
spruce it
up?
up here. So maybe we can, if you can
Yeah.
part with some of the ducks, we can keep
Yeah.
a few of them on there and remind people between now and the 21st of
Yes.
September,
Well, there we
you have
go,
a chance
pal.
to win the $5,000 duck.
That might work.
Yeah. You just want to put one in your bathtub tonight. So do I. Right? A couple, anyways.
Rubber duckies.
That
And,
was the old
and
school.
just as a disclaimer, so people know, yes, some of these ducks have numbers on it. These literally are retired ducks, so they have been renumbered. So these numbers are not missing. If we do another raffle, because there's always people that are concerned about the regulation, and it is a licensed event. So all of the actual ducks are still under lock and key where they belong until we have some water.
These are lucky ducks.
And bigger fishing nets in case
Yeah.
they go astray
yeah.
again.
Yeah, true.
With my fifth kid
Yeah.
in the way, I'll never be a retired duck. So these are lucky ducks, kinsmen. Even though they're out of circulation,
Yeah, it's,
those are. You got
yeah.
young kids too. You're working
I
forever
do, yeah.
yourself.
7
so.
and a 5-year-old.
You'll never be on this table of 1,027 enjoying his retirement. Look at him. Look how great. Look how relaxed he
Yeah,
is.
he's
looks-
a relaxed duck.
Yeah,
Oh,
but they
God.
look a little worse for wear, so I don't think I'd want to be retired and look
Yeah.
like that.
They're not enjoing the
They're
camping
dirty,
life.
they're they don't float.
No, they're all battered. They're sort of like us right now, eh?
Joanne says we need a duck mascot.
Yeah,
Yes,
I
I
know.
mentioned that.
Yeah.
I did mention that.
that is a beautiful idea.
If anyone
Okay,
has the costume, let us know. I'd be more than willing to
there
wear
must
it.
be a duck costume out there somewhere.
Gotta be.
Amazon.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's one way. Or maybe someone can make one. and
Someone
tell
can
us.
make one.
day
Yeah, I
off.
know Joanne. She's
Maybe somebody
crafty at the
has
sewing
one.
machine. Maybe
Yeah.
Joanne.
Joanne, they volunteered you, so thank you. Just reach out to us on Messenger.
Well, look at this. Dave
so
has a great
nice.
comment. If you want $5,000, he would donate $500 back to the Alzheimer
Oh, well, isn't that
Nice,
awesome? Dave
thank
Ray.
That's
you.
amazing right there.
Thank you, Dave.
Love it. Yeah.
Okay.
That's amazing.
Tons more to talk about. We should say two things. One, we have some bowling passes to give away
Yeah,
tonight.
bowling passes to give away. It's a family hour of fun at Midtown Bowl.
So we'll do that at the end. But number two, we got a bunch more questions for this awesome group.
Yes, we do.
We do have to thank our beautiful sponsors,
Yes,
including
the Alzheimer's
Yes,
Cochrane-Temiskaming
yes,
crew. So, yeah, we're going to do that, and we'll be right back with more.
Save your empty liquor bottles and cans for the Northern Diamonds Academy of Dance Competition Team's annual bottle drive. Dancers will be collecting in South Porcupine August 13th between 3 and 8. Contact any team member for pickup if you would like to donate in advance, and thank you for your support. And boost a business with Geronis Board and Kelly Lawyers and win free promotion of your business. Last week's winner, Baby Geeks Unique Mobiles. And you could be this week's winner. Follow the post on our KINZ and KLOMP Facebook page. Winners announced every single Friday. And Midtown Bowl, book a Rockin' Bowl lane today, maybe a birthday party. Call Nat today to reserve your alley, 705-267-3500. And Smokey Robinson Events and Catering. Have you seen the new menu? There is a KINZ and KLOMP barbecue platter for $25, which just launched this weekend. Check it out today, 705-232-8771. You can find the menu at Full Beard Brewing all summer. Also online on Instagram and on TikTok. And the Stardust Festival coming up August 25th through September 2nd. The festival will officially begin with an evening gala Friday, August 25th at 6 p.m. at Cedar Meadows Resort and Spa. Tickets can be booked online at eventbrite.ca. And the Porcupine Gold Kings second annual mixed slow pitch tournament is coming up September 15th, 16th, and 17th. To register, please contact Rick Lamotte today, 705-365-0105, or email him ricklamotte@eastlink.ca. And just for the fun of it, book a tee time, book a swing in the batting cage. Call Don Marcoux today and have some summer fun. 705-264-7888. And the Alzheimer Society of Cochrane-Temiskaming getting set for their duck race raffle September 21st at 1 p.m. You could win the first prize duck of $5,000. It's $5 per ticket. Look for the Alzheimer Society booth all summer long to get yours. And the Punjabi restaurant in downtown, 211A Algonquin Boulevard East. Dive into the Punjabi cuisine at the Punjabi restaurant. And the Timmins Expo 2023 is looking for you. Register your booth today for the weekend of September 16th and 17th at the McIntyre Curling Club. NorthernOntarioExpo.com to register. And DAP Cleaning Solutions, residential commercial cleaning excellence guaranteed. Book now for your summer carpet cleaning, strip, and wax job. Contact Andrew N. today, 705-465-3500. And the Urban Park put on by the Downtown Timmins BIA, gearing up for Pirate Week this Wednesday, 10 to 2. And, of course, the Urban Park Market on Thursday from 11 to 2 in your downtown. And how about a free estimate with V&M Renovations? Contact Max or Justin today for your kitchen, bathroom, bedroom reno. V&M Renovations, 705-372-3832. And are you buying or selling? Put your house on the market with this guy from Royal LePage Northern Realty Leaders with Albert Seal. 705-465-3493. And the Cooperators Timmins, looking for investment advice, life insurance goals, or plans? Contact Sebastian Vermette and his team today, located 239 Wilson Avenue. Call to book an appointment, 705-264-4395. And Jackpot City Gaming, for aggressive jackpots, maybe book a summer bingo session. Find them today, 251 First Avenue. And Century Screenings are back at Imagine Cinemas. Lower sound, brighter lighting, providing a better experience for you and your family. Tickets are only $10 for every Saturday showing. Get all the details online at ImagineCinemas.com. And join the DARE team. DARE Timmins looking for board members. Apply today at daretimmins@gmail.com. And this is a big week underway right now. The Little League Ontario Minor Provincial Championships are happening at DNR Field at Participe Park. Go Lynx Go. And mark this date off for the PMHA Equipment Swap in-person registration, happening Wednesday, August 16th at the Barn between 6:30 and 8:30. We'll be there live, and if you want to help out, you can drop off equipment today to Brenda. Contact her today, 705-363-0166 for drop-off. And she's the producer of That Hunting Girl on Sportsman Channel Canada, also the creator of Just Hunt Inc., Amanda Lynn Mayhew. And register online for back to school with the Northeastern Catholic District School Board. You can do that right now at ncdsb.on.ca. Classes resume August 30th.
And there's the countdown.
And we are back. There we go with the fine crew from the Alzheimer Society, Cochrane-Temiskaming. And if you're just joining us now, we've got Aaron, we've got Natalie, we've got Tracy standing by here to talk about some winning. And again, we were talking about the duck race raffle before the sponsor break, and now we're talking about a 50-50 raffle, which is another way to give back and raise money for the society.
Yep, so our 50-50 raffle, it's a one-year raffle, one draw a month, and so we partnered up with 2 other societies. And so we're on draw number 8, and so far we've raised about $1,000.
Oh, nice.
And so the winner takes half. And yeah, so our next draw is on August 21st, maybe. I should have double checked. I'll post the link for the next draw. But it's normally every third Tuesday of the month. Yeah, so it only takes 1 ticket, and surprisingly, we had someone win twice.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
So the odds are good.
Odds are good. And
odds
he
are very
continues to buy every month, and he's won twice. So, yeah, we were pretty surprised, but how cool.
So some people are just lucky.
Yes,
Money to be won, that's right.
50-50s, and again, you can get them in Cochrane-Temiskaming, Sault Ste. Marie, Algoma, Sudbury, all in Manitoulin.
Yeah, so the tickets, it's an online raffle only, so you can get the tickets. Natalie will tell us.
You can get them at www.rafflebox.ca/raffle/Alzheimer's.
That's right.
And they can also come into the office, and we can help them purchase online if they don't use internet much. But
Or you can find all their contact information on the webpage, which Ronnie's posted, and these amazing folks will help you out.
Yes, they will.
Easy peasy.
Caroline put the.
Caroline's gonna.
Yep,
post it.
Caroline's on it.
Yeah.
She's got all the information on the 50/50
Click on that,
raffle.
Ronnie. It's so is that Caroline? Oh, so
No,
that's
hers
the
is
tickets.
that's
There it
the
is.
link right
That's it.
there.
There's
Yeah.
the link there.
Yep.
Click on the spot, Ronnie. So there's the link. If you're in the comment section, you just click on that.
Go click on it. Go buy a 50/50 ticket, and again, you can win an easy $500.
Yeah, and it supports 3 societies in Northern Ontario. So we split the proceeds, and they go towards our programs and services that are almost all free, other than the adult day programs. So.
Keeps some sustainable money, flowing into the society, which is
Yeah,
nice
and
to
like
have.
Tracy said, we really have grown as a team. I know when I started, we were 7, and we're up to what now?
24.
Yay!
24.
Wow.
Wow.
So,
There you
yeah.
go.
Amazing
24.
hard workers
Yeah.
over there. Yes.
So
We
we're-
started at 2, and now we're at 2.
We're at 2.5. Do we call Ronnie a third? He's our third.
We got to get Ronnie deserves a full
I'm
number.
kidding,
Kidsman,
I'm
come on
kidding,
now.
yes.
He's
Yeah, staff at 2.5 years ago, and look at
Yeah.
that. We've blossomed to 3 now.
Yes, and we should give us before we guess. Thank you for the Persians, Joanne. Mark shared
Yes.
none of them with
They're
me.
amazing.
Yeah. So since you ate all the Persians,
I
on
didn't
me,
eat all the Persians.
You
There's
gave
still
them to
some
your
in the
boys.
fridge.
You have to buy me a 50/50 ticket and a duck race raffle.
I will
ticket, okay?
definitely do that.
Yeah.
So I have a trivia question for you.
Oh, I like this.
Okay.
Okay.
So you probably know. Do you know where Persians come from? Donuts.
Well, I know, obviously.
I know where they come from.
No, I know you guys do. So where are they? What place makes those?
Thunder Bay.
Thunder Bay.
Yes.
So the Alzheimer Society in Thunder Bay has a partnership with that bakery, and they actually do Persians for dementia. So if you're from Thunder Bay, shout out to the Alzheimer Society Thunder Bay and Pam Gary, the ED there. Go and make that connection. And when they do that fundraiser, I think in January, pick up your Persians.
So get your Persian.
That would
They're
be-
tasty. If you've
that
never
would
tried
be the
one.
Persian man in Thunder Bay,
The
Kinsman.
Persian man is
And,
he's the talk of everybody
I
who
love
goes there
that.
and grabs a Persian.
I love that here. Okay, good Thunder Bay. I like a little boast about Thunder Bay once in a while, my hometown. I'm a little worried because I have some of my friends from Thunder Bay coming here in a few weeks, and they're a little bit unpolished. So, to put it
Yeah,
lightly,
they keep asking,
they're not as polished as my Timmins friends.
they're looking for the Toronto nightlife and the Timmins nightlife.
Club 147.
Yeah, well, yeah, okay. Well, we'll have to ship them there.
No.
I don't know where we're going to
Yeah,
ship them, but
possibly.
that's awesome. So every other, every region finds their own great, fun way to support the cause, and
Yeah.
it's a beautiful thing.
It is a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
It's amazing. It's truly amazing. Every single society in Ontario, I could talk about some local partnership with a local business or community member that offers support because, again, it's all about awareness. It's about how do we make our community dementia friendly. And guess what? That's a segue. Did you notice that?
Look at that segue.
See that?
The
Yeah.
queens of segue.
We do have a segue, but
Here
I
we
want to
are.
get just Dave's question
Yep.
before we get there.
Okay.
It was a beautiful segue.
What's Dave
but-
saying here? He says, what if you have misplaced a ticket? What is the process?
The duck race tickets are all tracked in our system. We have the name, number, email if they left it. So if we got the white stub, it's in the system.
Okay,
Which
so if someone
most likely-
wins, didn't have the ballot, they
Yeah,
would still
yeah, they'll
get
still get the
contacted
call.
as the winner.
Because we call you and we verify who you are with ID based on what's on your ticket. So if you've lost your stub, all good.
Don't worry. All right. So
You're
there-
taken care of, Dave. These awesome folks.
Dave, you can hear Dave's sigh of relief.
Yeah,
right
there
now.
we go. All right, so I sort of jinxed the segue, but it was a
You
great
did.
question by Dave. He's a supporter. He comes first, but
He does. We're going to talk about dementia-friendly communities
yes,
that are happening with the society. Tell us more about this.
Well, our goal at the society is really to raise awareness, and so dementia-friendly communities is it's a program. It's a presentation for staff. Could be a church, any business, retail, bank, anybody that wants to learn about dementia, learn about communication tips, how to find or the signs of someone that's missing. And so they get the education, and it also gives tips on how to make your establishment more friendly. So, for example, in a restaurant, maybe having a room off to the side, with like a closed door for a family member with a loved one. or even, different lighting or the signing. So people with dementia, they can read yellow background with black writing. So just changing signage in the business. But it's just a lot of different tips on how to make their establishments dementia friendly, so that our families, when they see this cute little decal, so once the staff have the presentation and receive the training, 80% of the staff do need to be trained in person. If not, there is an online training as well. And then once all the team's been trained, they get a little decal. It's a dementia-friendly community supporter. So this would go up in their door, so families will know they've taken the training. They're aware of dementia, and if they don't have to be maybe so worried about behaviors or something happening in the restaurant. They're aware, and maybe they'll spot an elderly person walk in that is lost. So. Yeah, so this is dementia friendly.
That's
and
nice, yeah.
Another part of dementia friendly is we also have a Finding Your Way program, and this is more based for emergency response, and it's training on how to help find someone that's lost. So once again, communication tips, how to approach. But our goal is really to get all of our emergency services trained. So last year I trained mostly all the Timmins firefighters. In the fall, I'll be training all the EMS for the district, hopefully Natalie's district too. So I'm waiting for the dates on that. We go into the schools to get the students, but the more people that learn about the programs, the more awareness, the more stigma. And so Finding Your Way is also another big piece, as part of the safety planning for the family. So we do presentations, all different types, different topics for the general public, for staff, emergency response, and also people living with dementia too. So that's what it is.
It is a beautiful thing.
It is a beautiful thing.
And the thing I like about it also, with the training and with the decal displayed, it gets people more comfortable talking. And talking is always a great thing, because decades ago, maybe even a couple of years ago, maybe even now, people get uncomfortable, and that's the wrong route to go.
That is the wrong route to go. Yeah.
This is awesome.
And the neat thing, like you just mentioned, if I had dementia and my spouse was going to bring me out and he really wanted to take me out for dinner, let's say it was our anniversary and we always went to this one restaurant for 35 years, and he knew this restaurant had this sticker on their door, he might feel a lot safer bringing me out there, knowing that, okay, he can quietly say to the staff, my wife has dementia, can we have a room in the back? And the stigma is reduced. And it's just about being part of a community, doing the things that you always have done. But it's about making our community safe for everybody, no matter what the age, no matter what they're living with and experiencing. And again, what Aaron said, a dementia-friendly community, we've had calls from officers, we have this person who we found, and it was somebody who lived across town, and they walked downtown to the bank, and they were missing, and they were lost. And so if that staff in the bank had dementia-friendly training, they might recognize, okay, this person's lost, and they have their name, they can pull up the contact information and get a hold of police to get that person back home safely. So that's really, everything that we do is about creating connections that matter. That's everything that we do.
Yeah, that's I love that mentality.
That is.
It's education, it's understanding, it's empathy. It's all built into one.
It sure is.
So I know when I was here, was it in May? I think it
back
was in
in
May.
Right before
yeah, I had
this
talked
year's
about
walk.
the premiere, right? We were doing this big premiere, the Voices from Northern Ontario. And
Yes.
so we did our premiere. It's really a beautiful, touching video, and we actually did bring that video to show everybody tonight. So it's about 5 minutes long. We would love for you to be able to see this video, and it's kind of the culmination of everything that we've talked about here, since pre-COVID, when I did it from my house when we were on together, up till now. And it's stories from 3 families who do live in Northern Ontario, and one's a Indigenous family, one is a Francophone family, and then we actually have another couple of families that will be part of some subsequent short story documentaries, but we would really love to show that if you
Yes,
would,
of
allow
course.
us to do that.
We play that for you.
If we're ready now, we'll get Ronnie to roll the video for us.
When this first happened, I was scared, totally scared, because my partner, my lover, my husband, my rock was lost, and I didn't know how to help him. I couldn't understand him. I couldn't understand what was happening with his health.
I noticed it a lot. She would get very angry, and just wasn't her.
So Guy was about 56, 57 when I started noticing changes in him. And then I realized that it was because, afterwards, of course, that it was because of that.
I'm normally a positive person, and when you get negative reactions from the one you love the most, it hurts. I came to the Alzheimer Society. It is the best thing that I have ever done in the last 60 years of my life. I like the richness of the leaves.
Yeah, a good day program is something you learn music, something you learn history, all different things like that. You learn.
So when the caregiver drops them off, they're not bringing them to a babysitter. They're bringing them to a place where they have enrichment.
I wait for him when he comes home, and he's happy. Oh my God, he's happy. Because he needs social interaction. He needs to be around people like himself.
A lot of people also associate us only as a charity. They don't know that we offer all these programs and services. When they come here, they may not remember that they've been here or where they are, but they remember that they feel loved and safe in our space.
I felt really lost at first. I think that self-care for the caregiver is super important. I'm glad that that was recognized with the Alzheimer Society.
The challenge that we all face is distance. Our staff have to drive in snowy conditions probably 5 months out of the year.
Our catchment area is over 500 kilometers from one end to the other, and staff have to travel to each community so that people receive face-to-face service.
The Alzheimer Society is not at the top of mind for fundraised dollars because that stigma with the disease exists. The other thing is that there's the ageism piece. You know, we feel that people who get this are only old. That's not the reality.
The money that gets raised locally stays right in our community. A dollar raised in Sault Ste. Marie is a dollar that stays in Sault Ste. Marie. So it's local residents supporting local residents.
First Nations communities are always underfunded. I'm advocating strongly for our community to partner with Alzheimer's because there's so much education.
I think it's important that people know about Alzheimer's so that they're not so afraid of it.
This person might have Alzheimer's disease, but there's still a human being underneath there, and they deserve respect and love.
Don't be afraid of waking up every day and learning something. Always learn something from your neighbor.
One of the most important things in the work that we do is creating connections that matter.
It helps families. I do this alone, and if I didn't have those social connections, I wouldn't make it.
They have literally given most of my life back again, and my sweethearts.
All right.
Wow.
Good job. Very
What a
powerful.
great, powerful piece right there.
So thank you for allowing us to show that. I know it's not light like all of the fundraising and fun things that we're talking about, but that's a reality of what over 600,000 people in our country are living with. And that's a lot of people. And remember when I said for every person who's diagnosed, there's at least 3 that are touched. That's a lot of people who are needing the support, who are needing, their community to rally around. So if you do know somebody who runs a business or is a manager of a bank or is an owner of a restaurant, and they're interested in helping create, a safe community for our older adults to be able to go, we would love for you to reach out and say, hey, send them our way, call the Alzheimer Society, stop up there. They're top floor of the 101 Mall. We're pretty easy to find. We'll come to you. And we really want to support families and give the caregiver a break, whether it's a break in our day program. And we had talked before about our Blue Bulb campaign, which supports as our sponsorship program for people to attend our adult day program. That's coming back. So bulbs will be for sale again starting on World Alzheimer Day. So everything that we do is about supporting that caregiver.
There were a few comments, and I'm just
Great.
going to grab these. I got them here, Ronnie. So while the video was being played that I don't want to miss. So Dave says, my family is currently dealing with my grandmother who's been diagnosed with dementia a year or so ago. And he did follow up saying her short-term memory is starting to become more affected each day. So thank you for this video. So, my suggestion is, and I'm sure that obviously this team's going to echo this, is reach out to the Alzheimer Society, because it's just as important to take care of your grandmother as it is for the supporters.
That's right.
Equal importance.
Yeah, because if you don't look after yourself, you will not be able to care for your loved one as long as you want. Everybody wants to live to the end of their days in their own home. And we can help you make that happen for as long as possible. But if you don't reach out, we have, resources and tools and things that we can connect you to. So, first of all, thank you for sharing that on here, because it's vulnerable to be able to open up with your story on a public place like social media. Yeah. But definitely you can send us a message too on Facebook on our work page, and somebody will call you. So you don't have to pick up the phone, we'll call you. Yeah.
We will. I do see Joanne's comment, and we will get to that, but I just wanted a couple follow-ups on the video first. So Tricia says, my great grandmother had Alzheimer's, I think, and it was tough as a kid not understanding a bit, and she's absolutely right. The less you understand, the more either scared or nervous
the more scary it is.
that you are. That's a great comment, Tricia, and that's a lot what your team does, is educate people, communicate, get people talking.
And we did have a family that came in one time that had a couple of smaller children who really wanted to understand, and 2 of our team members sat with them and did some games and activities, things that were age appropriate with appropriate information, with the consent of the parents, to be able to offer a little bit more knowledge, because when we know better, we do better. And the more that we know, the more that we can support that family and that loved one, and kids too. We don't want them to just be by the wayside. I know my grandmother had dementia as well, diagnosed later on. And, I was older, but my younger cousins didn't really have that time with her. They just knew her as this person who, set everything on a loop. And so again, we're here, whether it doesn't matter what age, but ideally to be partnering with schools and offering the education that we offer in grade 5 when they talk about brain health, and then again in high school.
Yeah. And Joanne followed up, which was echoed in the video. My friend was in her 40s when she got Alzheimer's, so it's not, you know,
just
quote
the,
unquote,
the old disease.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right. And we did talk the last time I was here about, you know, genetic testing and, you know, APOE4, if you have that gene, what does that mean? And so, you know, you can go back and watch that episode, or you can reach out if you do want more information on genetic testing around possible dementia.
So I don't want to miss, okay, we'll go back to Joanne's. Joanne has made a wonderful comment. There you go, Mark.
All right, she says, I want to do a quilt for the Alzheimer's to have a draw for to raise money for them. Is that okay?
100%. Thank you so much, Joanne. Absolutely. We would love that. And that would be something that we could do maybe in January with Alzheimer Awareness Month in January. People could purchase a ticket, and, you know, maybe the quilt would be around to be on display, and it's cold. So, yeah, that's amazing, Joanne. And I don't know if you want, Erin can reach out to you, or you can message her directly, but thank you. That's really kind.
That is awesome.
Joanne has a big heart.
Yeah, she
and,
does.
that's not the first time she's offered to do something amazing for people. So, Dave says my mom does the best she can to spend as much we spend as much time with her to make sure she's taken care of while she's living in her own house. Well, that's your mom, the most important person in your life.
Yeah.
But you're not alone, Dave. So the resources and support are in our community.
They're right here.
Just has to walk up to the 101 Mall.
The 101
second
Mall,
floor.
second floor.
And Caroline's provided some contact information.
So there you go, Joanne.
Thank you.
Joanne, and for
And
Dave,
for anybody looking for the resources. And again, the services are readily available. 24/7, any time of day, leave a message. And obviously by the looks of your staff and Caroline, how responsive she is on our chat thread, your message will be answered promptly.
And we actually have real people that answer the phone. So our phone lines are open 8:30, definitely by 9, but always 8:30 to 4 o'clock. And you will always have a real person that answers the phone. And we really do, you know, appreciate this opportunity to come on this platform, because we know a lot of people do connect to social media, and a lot of people have aging parents or, you know, neighbors, and they want to know more. So again, please reach out and let us know. We're always here.
Always there.
Joanne says no robots on the phone.
No,
That's it. No
not,
AI.
not with us.
That's it.
Yeah.
No AI.
These are the real ladies on the panel here.
They're real.
Yeah.
It's not. We're not behind a green screen with CGI right
yeah,
now.
see CGI, AI
You want me to pinch you
characters
to make
from
sure you're
Alzheimer's.
real, Kinsman, or what? But Sean says, you know, thank you so much. Incredible jobs you do.
Yes, it is.
And it really is.
Very rewarding for us.
Yeah.
It really is.
1,000%. Was there anything that you wanted to cover that would we might have missed?
I just really, again, every time I'm here, you know, it goes without saying that, yes, I can be the executive director and be the voice of the work that we do, but it is not me that's doing the work. It's the frontline staff that are out there every day. It's our adult day program staff that provide incredibly enriching activities for our people who come to the day program, our members, our club members. And without them, we would not be able to do the work that we do. Every single person that works for the Alzheimer Society of Cochrane-Temiskaming, and I'm going to say in Ontario, because we all really do work together, is a phenomenal human being and really deserves a round of applause and accolades, because they have heart and they have passion, and they've given decades to work for a nonprofit charity, that doesn't make a great wage. We do the very best that we can, but it's challenging work and it's emotional work. And, you know, thank you to Erin. You did a great job tonight, and Natalie, you did an amazing job.
Yes, in her new role.
They've been christened.
Yes.
They've been christened. So
And you're welcome back anytime.
And I got one request for Natalie in a second, but Ronnie, you want to pull up the Wheel of Winning? Let's give away some bowling passes.
We've got a family deal, 1 hour, 1 lane,
watch how
shoe
fun
rental.
this is, Natalie. So anyone who commented, Ronnie's going to share the screen, and he's going to pick. You can draw that right now.
Draw right now, Ronnie.
There you go.
Who's going to be off to Midtown Bowl? It's a family deal, 1 hour, 1 lane
The
with
Wheel of
shoe rental.
Winning.
You just have to share the live video.
Oh, yeah.
Pascal. Pascal Michaud.
Yes, there he
Congrats,
goes.
Pascal. We'll get in touch with Pascal, and we'll drop that off into
So
Pascal's
anyone
mix
who
there.
commented, their name automatically goes into the job. And Mark usually delivers this, believe it or not. That's pretty good service, right?
That's it. Yeah.
And then he goes home for a 3-hour nap, but he still delivers it. Still counts. Okay, so we covered everything. So a tradition that we just started tonight is the newest employee gets to close out the show.
All
so
right.
you could say, thanks for watching KINZ and KLOMP. Good night, and Ronnie will hit the video.
All right.
Just say exactly
Say
that.
thanks
well,
for
you
watching.
can just
You
say,
can
hey,
what-
thanks
you
for
can say
watching,
whatever
yes.
you want.
Okay, thanks for watching. That's I hope.
But you can make me dance, babe, like no other I have found. Rolling through the hills at night, tell me I'm the one. Stage is set with moon and sky, and we are all the stars. Ooh, you make me, ooh, you make me, ooh. You do make me feel like Hollywood. Ooh, you make me, ooh. You make me, ooh. You do make me feel like Hollywood. Picture perfect moments. Gotta capture every shot. Sometimes I have fallen, but you call it shooting star. Rolling through the hills at night, tell me I'm the one. Stage is set with moon and sky, and we are all the stars. Ooh, you make me, ooh. You make me, ooh. You do make me feel like Hollywood. Ooh, you make me, ooh. You make me, ooh. You do make me feel like Hollywood. 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 Rolling through the hills at night, tell me I'm the one. Stage is set with moon and sky, and we are all the stars. Ooh, you make me, ooh. You make me, ooh. You do make me feel like Hollywood. Ooh, you make me, ooh.